Okay guys, now that we are in the field, we're gonna talk a little bit about the buttons. The first button that we're gonna be talking about is the on and off buttons, which is this one here. You press it for 3 seconds and the unit will automatically power on. The second button that I wanna talk to you about is this button here. When you press this button, you can change or switch the direction of the knob with the direction of the gears. Continue here, the second button that we have in the bottom is this button, which is the button for the range selector. Basically, you press it for 2 seconds, you go to the first point, and you press the in. Okay. Then you go to your B point, and you press out. What that is doing is limiting the follow focus and the gear or the motor to play within those range. That is specifically useful when you're using lenses like this one that have stop at the beginning and at the end. If you want to get out of that program, just press the on or off button and you will be out of it. Okay guys, now the third button that we're going to talk about is this button here. This is the gear ratio button. What it allows you to do is to choose the gear ratio that you want for the follow focus. For example, if we go to a minimum, okay, and we play it there, as you see, the rotation is a lot slower. Basically what you're doing is telling it that the gear is different. Now, if we go higher on the gear ratio, okay, it's gonna turn a lot quicker because the ratio is being set to the maximum. To me, the better one is the one in the middle. It gives you fast movement and also a lot of control. Again, if you wanna get out of this mode, just hit the on and off button and you will be out of it. Okay, now the fourth button at the bottom is the one for the speed change. What you do with this is that you press it for 2 seconds, and what it's gonna allow you to go is to maximum speed on rotation, lower speed, or the very lower speed. As you see, I'm turning the knob all the way down, but the wheel is still rotating because the speed is set to a minimum. On the brochure that comes with the equipment, it will show you that the different points on the LED panel reflect a different in percentage depending on the gear size that you're using and the speed selector. This is very good when you want to do very subtle changes on focus, or if you want to delay the focus from one point to another one. I see this being very useful when you're doing kind of like a time lapse or very smooth movement where you want a transition that is very, very smooth from one focus point to another focus point. Okay, the fifth button at the bottom, this button here is to choose if you want to go with silent mode. This particular version that I have doesn't have this feature, but other more advanced versions, they do have a complete silent mode. The other button that it is very special to us is this button here, and this is the focus point recorder. Basically what you do is that for you to activate it, you press it for 2-3 seconds. It will show you, you will go to a point, you click on it, then you go to the next point with the arrow, you move your focus to where you want, hit the little gear sign again, and now let's move to a third one. Okay, and now we're gonna also record this one. And now your 3 points are set. If you want just to go from one point to another one, you just press the 2 arrows at the same time, and you will go to your different focus point that you have set up with the unit. We're gonna show you some example of that very soon using the 5D on the rig, so you can see the difference from one point to another. Here what we're seeing is Juan Carlos, our first camera assistant, testing the different length cables that the people from Prolite send us. Here he's testing first the 3 meters, then the 5 meters, and at the end the 10-meter cables. We tested all of them and all of them works really good. We've been told that you can use up to 20 meters in length on the cables with no problem at all. We tested all the way up to 10 meters and everything was fine. Thank you so much guys for watching this video. Here's the information for Jacob, which is the Prolite main person for you to contact if you are interested in this amazing video. Thank you so much and I'll see you later. Bye.